The legacy of Bruce Lee, how he became a cultural icon. When people hear the name Bruce Lee, they don't just think of a martial artist, they think of a legend, a philosopher, an actor, and a man who broke barriers in ways no one else dared to. Bruce Lee wasn't only about lightning-fast punches or powerful kicks. His true legacy lies in how he inspired millions around the world and became a symbol of strength, discipline, and cultural pride. But how exactly did Bruce Lee transform from a martial arts teacher to one of the most influential cultural icons of the 20th century? Let's explore the story behind his legacy. The early journey, a dream from Hong Kong to America. Bruce Lee was born in San Francisco in 1940 but raised in Hong Kong. From an early age, he was exposed to both Chinese and Western cultures, giving him a unique perspective on the world. He grew up surrounded by martial arts traditions in Hong Kong but also admired the modernity and opportunities he saw in America. As a teenager, Bruce Lee was restless, energetic, and often got into street fights. His parents, worried about his future, sent him to the United States. It was here that Bruce would begin shaping his destiny, not just as a martial artist, but as someone who would bridge East and West through his philosophy and art. Breaking barriers in Hollywood. In the 1960s, Hollywood had very few roles for Asian actors. Most were stereotypical, limited to side characters, servants, or villains. But Bruce Lee refused to be limited by those roles. When he played Kato in the TV series The Green Hornet, audiences were amazed by his speed and charisma. However, even then, Hollywood did not give him the starring roles he deserved. Bruce took this rejection as motivation. He went back to Hong Kong, where he made movies like The Big Boss, Fist of Fury, and Way of the Dragon. These films were not just action movies, they were statements. Through these roles, Bruce Lee presented Asians as strong, proud, and heroic, a direct challenge to the stereotypes Hollywood had been showing for decades. Jeet Kune Do, a martial arts revolution. One of Bruce Lee's greatest contributions was the creation of Jeet Kune Do, his personal martial arts philosophy. Unlike traditional martial arts that were bound by rigid styles, Jeet Kune Do was about freedom, adaptability, and efficiency. His famous words, "Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own," reflected not just martial arts but life itself. This philosophy showed the world that martial arts wasn't just about fighting, it was about self-expression, discipline, and breaking free from limitations. This mindset inspired not only fighters but also artists, athletes, and thinkers around the globe. The global impact of his movies. When Bruce Lee starred in Enter the Dragon in 1973, he became a global sensation. The movie was a turning point not only for martial arts films but for how the world viewed Asian actors. For the first